You won't believe this. In a world where love was forbidden, where touch could mean exile, people still found ways to break the rules. How far would you go for desire? Tonight, we uncover secrets the church tried to erase, secrets of the heart, and the forbidden touch that no rules could stop. Imagine a world where desire was a crime, where a stolen glance could haunt your soul, and a single touch could change your fate forever. This was medieval Europe. Cloisters were silent, strict, and unforgiving. Nuns and monks lived under vows of celibacy. Yet human emotion, human longing, doesn't obey rules. Tonight, we'll step behind the stone walls, into the hidden chambers of the heart, and witness how love, lust, and longing found a way, even in the darkest, most controlled corners of history. Vows of chastity, obedience, poverty. These weren't just guidelines, they were chains. The church demanded total control over the body and soul. Desire was seen as sin, even dangerous. And yet, human beings have a remarkable way of rebelling quietly, secretly, in the shadows. Monks would wander the halls late at night. Nuns would steal moments in gardens hidden behind high walls. Letters, gifts, coded glances, these were the weapons of rebellion in a world built to suppress emotion. Psychologists today call this reactance. When people are told they cannot do something, their desire grows stronger. History proves it. Medieval hearts were no exception. Let's focus on one story. In the winter of 1342, a young nun named Isolde entered the convent. She was devout, timid, the very image of obedience. But then, Father Matthias arrived, a visiting priest. Their first encounter was innocent, a shared prayer, a fleeting glance. But those glances, they lingered longer than propriety allowed. By candlelight, their hands brushed as they passed the communion vessel. A spark ignited, a forbidden spark. And in that monastery, sparks like these could be deadly. What makes forbidden love so irresistible? It's not just lust. It's rebellion, curiosity, danger. Our brains reward risk-taking with dopamine and endorphins, pleasure paired with fear. In Isolde and Matthias's world, a touch wasn't just romantic, it was revolutionary. Every stolen glance, every quiet word in the garden, was a battle against centuries of rules, a triumph of human emotion over repression. Letters became their lifeline. Every word was coded. Every flourish of ink carried longing. And yet, the risk was enormous. Discovery could mean imprisonment, penance, or public shaming. Isolde wrote, "I see you in every shadow, hear you in every prayer." Matthias replied, "My soul aches in your absence. Tonight, we must meet." And so, the first secret rendezvous was planned. The night of their meeting arrived. The corridors were silent. Heartbeats echoed in the stone halls. And then, their hands met. A moment so fleeting, yet so intense, it changed everything. It wasn't just physical. It was defiance. It was proof that no rule, no vow, could extinguish desire. For that one moment, they were free, even if the world wasn't. Secrets, however, are fragile. Word of the rendezvous reached the abbess. Punishment was swift. Isolde was confined to her cell for weeks. Matthias was summoned to answer before the bishop. Their letters were burned. Their world, once intimate, became a cage again. And yet, their desire did not vanish. In their minds, in their hearts, the touch lingered. This is a truth history rarely tells. Repression can punish the body, but it cannot always suppress the soul. Here's the twist. Decades later, a diary was discovered. Isolde had never stopped writing. Every hidden emotion, every forbidden longing, chronicled in secret. And Matthias? He remembered her in letters that survived only in fragments. The church tried to erase desire, but the human heart, it cannot be erased. This is the secret history of medieval Europe. Behind every vow, behind every rule, desire simmered, waiting for the right spark. Why does this matter today? Because repression, whether by society, religion, or fear, does not eliminate emotion. It shapes it, intensifies it. Desire, longing, rebellion, these are universal, timeless. History teaches us that love, in its most human form, finds a way, even when rules say it cannot, even when the world says it must not. So, what would you risk for a forbidden touch? For a love the world tried to deny? History shows us, The heart is bolder than we often give it credit for. If this story moved you, share your thoughts below. Have you ever felt a desire that defied the rules? Comment your story, and don't forget to subscribe, because the past still has secrets to tell.